Now this set isn't an entirely new concept. This set has been made multiple times since 1999. This is definitely not the first one. A set that only had 4 minutes, or a ship that only had 4 minutes of screen time, has become super iconic. And if you're an absolute nerd like me, you know that it's called the Shimtor, but this set is 75383, the Sith infiltrator, for ages 9 and up, coming with 640 pieces, retailing for $70. We do have to kind of answer the question of, is this a little bit overpriced? Is it good? Is it made? And kind of get into that. A scene and a movie that does set up stakes for the rest of the trilogies, and not steaks that you cook.
Firm, but with a little give.
Put the box, 25th anniversary, kind of thick, looks nice, but we don't need it. If you're this Jedi, you don't want to be infiltrating no Sith, you know what I mean. And this also comes with a 25th anniversary figure in Saw Gerrera. Now when I first saw Saw Gerrera played by Forrest Whitaker in Rogue One, I knew that I wanted that version of the character. Now that wasn't the first time I had seen Saw Gerrera. Of course I saw him in Season 5 of Clone Wars. But I thought that version, I wanted LEGO to make that minifigure, and in that 2016 Rogue One lineup, I thought not having Saw Gerrera was a big miss. But now 10 years later they have new molds and pieces that can make Saw even better than they could have in 2016. And coming as a 25th anniversary minifigure, there isn't a better way to do him. But with that said, we want to take a look on all these minifigures, the set, and let's decide, is this a good value? Alright, first up we got Darth Maul here. I think he looks pretty good for the most part. His torso, his legs, he's got the lightsaber. I do think that he could, I really want them to start using a monkey kill for Darth Maul. I think that would be so much better. But sadly they aren't. But we're going to remove that lightsaber so you can see just his detail. He's got lots of lines and detail that really capture. Like, you have a figure that's dressed in all black robes, so you gotta add in all the extra detail to show that, and I think they did a good job of that. And they got the nice big thick middle waist kind of belt thing for his tunic, and then the one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is his face print. The no people thing kind of bothers me. Well, he's supposed to be menacing, and not having people does make you look menacing. I think that he needed those people. I think the better face is this face right here. That just a slight pupil just changes everything. This is the 2020 Darth Maul, but I think that you really needed that, and I think that for this set, that version of the head would have been better, or something like that. He does have a little bit of a back print, which is not too bad. He does look pretty good there. It's very minimal. And that is kind of Darth Maul. We have little Annie here. He does look very good. His torso print is very good. He has short legs, so they are printed, and they don't need to be. I don't think that they need to be at all. He's got the nice Harry Potter hairpiece in tartan. I really do like that. I think I think that looks really good there. And he's got 2 face prints. We're just turning around to the back so you can see the other one. That little kind of like scared look, and a little bit of back printing there with some pouches and whatnot. Dirt, I think the detail on him is pretty good. So we have Qui-Gon, and I think he looks really good with that poncho piece. I'm really happy that LEGO included a poncho piece, and his lightsaber, same as we always have. If we remove his poncho piece, you can see his print underneath, which looks really good. I really like his torso. I think it captures every detail really good. And the legs, I'm not upset. Some people are upset with this. I think they still look fine. Yes, they aren't. White being printed on a color LEGO can't quite seem to do that well, but it's fine with me. He's got the same hairpiece, just in a different color as the 1999 one. Here is 1999, and that's more of a darker brown versus the reddish brown. But it's still the same exact hairpiece. And mine definitely shows its age, but it holds up. And if you remove the hairpiece, you can turn around for his alternate head. The other part of his head that I really like is that he has a two-tone beard going on. He's got little bits of gray, which works in exactly how Qui-Gon looked in the film. So I think that's really good. And turn him around. He does get. Oh, we gotta remove the hairpiece. He does get some. Just got some back printing there. Little bits of lines for his Jedi robes and details on his belt. Let's take a look at Saw Gerrera here. He's got really nice printing. The armor piece there is printed and does flow really nicely into the torso. And that is because the torso is printed, which we'll take a look at in a minute. I'll show you some of the, you got the side here, which has some details and prints on it. And then here's the other side, and this one just has a stripe. One just has a stripe. He has got leg printing there that looks really nice. He's got a little bit of toe printing to really show off that he has a metal foot. More of his cables and cords running down into his leg print. He has no arm printing, but it's not really necessary. And his face looks really nice. Really captures Forrest Whitaker there, and the Finn hairpiece from Rise of Skywalker does his hair justice there. Turn him around here, which he has that cloth piece, which is also printed and shows bits of raggedy and details on it, which look really nice. He does have an alternate expression there, so we're going to go ahead and remove that, so you can kind of see more of the cloth piece. I like having it underneath. I like having the cloth piece underneath, but you definitely don't have to. Remove that and get more details, more print on his back. And we'll show off the front again, which you can kind of see without his armor piece. It's the same print as his armor piece here. Comparison, there you go. Click on his plaque, and we'll set him aside. Put the Sith infiltrator right up in front and center, and we'll just go over some things. We're going to start off with the back of the ship and kind of get into. Here we have Darth Maul. Here we have Darth Maul. We're going to remove his lightsaber, and he attaches to this little bike belt, which really isn't terrible, but it's not the greatest either. It's not bad. And then it fits inside the Sith infiltrator. But first, you're going to take apart the lightsaber, and there's two clips on the inside there. Clip the lightsaber on, and then it also has that printed control panel that we've been getting for like 10-15 years. It looks really good. It fits the Sith infiltrator pretty well. Okay, we have Darth Maul inside there, and then the way you want to close this up is you want to bring in probably this piece first, and then swing in these sides, and then the cockpit closes up on top. It's not the smoothest or tightest fit with Darth Maul inside there on a speeder bike, but it works. Nothing too bad. You do have the green lights, which are kind of hard to see on camera, but they're flowing. There's a translucent tile behind this piece here that looks pretty good. You can maneuver the side wings, setting them up for some nice angular flying and making it pretty cool. And then on the back you got this nice tile. Anyway, we're gonna move along. You got landing gears. Here's the side, which arguably does not look the best. You got the landing gears here, which can slide up like so. And on the bottom here, there you just slide this piece and drop all the probe right. And to put it back, you just slide it. It's very small sliding. To put the probe right back, you open up this middle section and just drop them in. Like so. Here's how they look. They look pretty good to the source material, I think. And you do have those lights to symbolize a windscreen. I think those look really good. While like this doesn't necessarily capture the full sleekness of the scimitar, I think it does a pretty good job. The one last thing, these ingots up top, if you press down on them, they shoot a stud shooter, which we're just like so. Those are kind of like all the play features. There's really not a whole lot to say about this. It's, does it capture the exact thinness of the in-universe ship? No. Does it do a pretty good job? I think so. 2015 probably did a better one. Just being bigger, it was able to spread out the pieces and have all the play function and all of that in a better way than this did. But still not a bad ship by any means. I really think that this is good. I think even with the 25th anniversary figure, this is a little bit overpriced. $55, $60 would have been a better deal than including a Waddle or a Padme or an Obi-Wan would have been better to the scene. But those are my thoughts, so don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I've got another video coming right up.